You know what's sad is we have all these relatives here. You know, it's not so much the self is damaged and stuff like that, and people go, you know, they do the little camera tricks or whatever it is, you know, online tricks. They do that stuff, and you know, I know what my loyalties are. You know what I mean? I know, and I know a lot of people don't like me, and so but what's really sad is like the thing is part of it is in the category of loneliness, sadness, and depression. Is you have all these relatives here, and we all bicker and whatnot, and you know, and everything's like that. And I'm like, oh, yeah, be a person and whatnot. With all these relatives here, and none of us seem to get along at all. Don't trust each other at all. Don't care about like anything other than like don't steal, don't cheat, don't vandalize, or I can use it for this, this, and this, or something like that. When really it's just all you have are these little ideas of like these little moments on the internet where like you blog something like, oh yeah, that would be nice if you just do something like that. It's not to be a torn self. I have to bring, have to be a catalyst for that kind of thought. But it's just like you know, the coordination of like you know of the balance just it just seems impossible. You know, it seems impossible, and you know almost stack against you, and then even at that, it's still some way to be found fraudulent. So I mean, so I'm still paying this over. Like man, it's like 24 months on this one. It's fucking totally ruined. Rolling blackouts. I mean, every time I look at Google News, they're talking about a new stimulus. I'm like, that's not that apply to me. And even then, you just wasted on news on wasted on this and that and that. When you can just offer in search of a fucking baby German Shepherd, you know, a baby German Shepherd for, you know, a reasonable price, like $250, what they used to be about market value. All of a sudden, every dog's running here and all, you know, that's this, like $2,000, $900, $900. Hey, Rosenberg, hey, the flight was about just as much. Yeah, what I mean. Oh, and, you know what I'm saying? And he's a fantastic dog for everything. Oh, so they say, oh, well, you know what? That's just your debt to society and stuff like that. You know, well, then it's still unbalanced. Then I mean, you do this heap thing once a year where everybody's doing that, like measuring milliliters of water, and like I'm doing measuring like you know increments of electricity or whatever, and like you know, and so it's still unbalanced because um you know it's just stupid, it's just dumb. You take so much to take care of it, and so much for like. To the pound and stuff like that. Oh, that's what you're gonna find. This is what you're gonna find at the pound and stuff like that. I find a lot of great bets at the pound and stuff like that. And you know, I'm not taking nothing away from Snapple. You know what I mean? She's still a young girl, but there's so much to be out to like train these dogs and do these things, train these dogs to do these things. You know, it's just because it's a bad apple. It's just a so-called bad apple. Doesn't mean it's a bad apple. You know what I mean? But I mean, I just put a little cover on it. No problem. Maybe I get the money around and get the money out. Want to pay off the car, get it reupholstered or something like that, get it redesigned or something. I don't know. Have someone do it with stitching and stuff like that. Like Fast and Loud, like the Fast and Loud company does. Just has one of those entrepreneurs come in here and just like, hey, could you do this? How much does it cost? Can I do a flex plan? Or something like that, you know what I mean? You just can't just keep buying new salvage just to turn around one day later and have it just torn to pieces. And that's like, that's really throwing it away, and it's really neglect, it's really abuse of money and stuff like that, a real abuse of money. Giving up $1 to prove a point is one thing. Throwing away thousands of dollars in interest and stuff like that, just, you know, and turn around and buy another one just to have it, and you have it again. Is like, that's just, that's where the real abuses are.